One thing about me, I'm really not into period dramas. But I am into Samantha Morton, so I had to check this out. And that brings me to my review of the new series, The Serpent Queen. What's up, folks, and welcome back to the channel today for another review. And today we're going to be reviewing the series The Serpent Queen, which is coming to Starz September 11th. Now, I've checked out 5 of the 8 episodes, so I think I got a good grasp of what is to come in this series. Now, I'm just not a fan of period dramas. Like, I didn't like Bridgerton. I didn't watch Bridgerton. I heard it's good, but it's not really my thing. I don't know, this Downton Abbey, I didn't watch that. Like, those are just not my things. But I do appreciate one thing I really do appreciate is the costume design. Like, that's always top tier, along with the set location. But like, the costume design is always good. This one did not let down. But what really got me into it is that one, Starz has a good slate of series. So I said, this is something that I didn't see coming. I'll check it out. But also Samantha Morton, who I just think is just fantastic in all she does. So, hey, you got me. And that brings me to her character, well, the Queen of France, Catherine de Medici, who we see really goes through it. Which is it's interesting, because now I'm starting to rethink about the other series that I probably need to check out. Because there's so much drama that's so intriguing that it truly is kind of mind-blowing how some of the events of things kind of unravel. And be honest, there's literally no continuity between the episodes, because like one episode, one thing's happening, then you're like, okay, are we gonna talk more about like the second episode? No, because there's new drama that's involved, and it's just a lot of different things kind of going on. So it's a little bit of a slow burn, but it does have some slight comedy to kind of layer that drama as well too, because there's a ton of drama. So like, kind of, you know, taking the edge off of things with the comedy is super effective. Not only just that, the fourth wall is broken this, which I don't know if that's like a thing in these type of period pieces, but I didn't expect it. And once I seen Samantha kind of turn to the screen and start talking, I was like, oh, okay. But that's because she's narrating her life, where we're seeing her as the younger version of herself to her becoming the queen. And you know, it's a lot of different things that are happening with her. You know, it's her husband who falls in love with another younger woman, and how she's having issues conceiving kids, and just the scrutiny about her and what's happening around her. So what she's basically doing is narrating the accounts of her life when she was younger to one of her maids, and kind of teaching her like, hey, don't make these mistakes, because you know, I've been through a lot when I was younger. Just for all the things that she was talking about when she was younger, for more things to be happening as she is the Queen of France. So like, you know, drama on drama, and it just really keeps you guessing, because you're just like, oh well, what's going to be next? You know, it's got to be something next, you know. And with that being said, the toning of things switch without warning. Like, things could be funny, then they could be brutal, then they could be sad, then they could just be cringy. Like, things just flip all around. I like, for real. But yeah, again, it's her and her reflection of when she was younger, and actually constantly reflects on when she's younger. And it's just like from one event to the next, and how she learned from these events just to be prepared for the next thing to come. And that's like something that while she preaches it to her maid, it just continues to happen even as an adult. Which I gotta say, Sennia Nanua, I think that's how you pronounce her name, who plays her maid. I love how unpredictable this character is. It's almost like a spawn of the queen, which she does some things that are just so unpredictable that you're like, well, what's sort of her motivation? But you know, I did appreciate that. And I must say that this series is entirely raw. The stories are not Disney princess stories, so do not expect a lot of like happy moments in this. Like, things do get dark, things kind of do get gritty at times, but it's still very surreal, you know, because these are the things you would expect to happen. But with that being said, you know, when things get more interesting, things also get more brutal. Like the scale of how things, and again, this is why I talk about the tone. The scale of things are just kind of all over the place. As a matter of fact, let's throw the scale out the window. And then there's moments that are going to be completely surprising, completely jaw-dropping, that you're going to be like, wait, what? So, yeah. And with just her drama, the drama with the council around her, and their little bit of drama, you know, from with King Henry trying to fight a war, and the issues with him, his mistress, his wife, his brother, all those sorts of different things are all happening, and it just is a crazy series. It really, really is. I am going to see this one out. Again, I only checked out 5 of the 8. I have to see how this plays out. I don't know if I said it, but I should just say it just in case I didn't do it. Samantha Morton performance is stellar. And it's not to discredit anybody else, because I think this cast also in their roles, and whether it's, you know, somebody who is a main character or somebody who has like a supporting role, I think there's a lot of good acting in this. It does not lack in that at all. It is just full of drama that just sucks you in, and one thing to the next, and you're just like, wow, what the hell am I watching? But I need more. So, hey y'all, check out the Serpent Queen, again coming to Starz September 11th. Jump in the comments, folks, and let me know your thoughts about this. And as always, stay tuned for more reviews very soon.